Greetings, greetings, greetings. This is Revere Skye, Revere Skye's Essence. So the topic is the insults must cease. Okay? And the reason why the insults must cease is because I'm dealing with family, right? My mother and my grandmother were not affectionate. Okay? They didn't hug me, they didn't tell me how much they loved me. None of that. My grandmother judged me from day one. She was squeezing my nose. She was squeezing my nose, telling me, squeeze your nose every day. You don't want no wide nose. Uh, and I'm like the black sheep, the ugly duckling, because my brothers are lighter than me. All my family are light skinned, but me, my uncle, and my grandfather were brown skinned. You know, my mom dated dark men. And my grandmother always had an arrogance about her where she was just a uppity Negro, light skin, bright skin, and she was gonna represent herself as something else. She wasn't gonna she's always acting, she's always on stage, she's always better than everybody. And when you program yourself like that so much when you get older, you can't listen, you can't learn. So she's been eating oatmeal every morning and it's been burning her stomach. It's acidic. You cannot put acid. Your stomach is most acidic in the morning. Okay? That's why I tell everybody to drink water and eat an apple. Don't put foods on your body that's going to convert into sugar and acid. Put foods on your body that's going to neutralize that acid, that can break down by themselves. A lot of people need that much acid because the foods they are eating cannot break down without acid. So she's she's very arrogant. She's 97 years old, very uppity Negro. I mean, like she's she she's so she's so she is cunning and manipulating, and she's territorial, and I love her to death. Like, no matter any sickness or any illness or anything, she moved faster than me. She's 97 years old and can move faster than me. Okay, can probably outwin me, and she's that strong. But she's not willing to learn nothing new. That's what all she learned when she was young. That's what she learned. All she didn't learn, she ain't gonna learn it. So she said some of the most disrespectful things to me. So I'm telling my mother nothing's wrong with this lady. She just needs alkaline water. And I say, well, what did the doctor tell her? She said she didn't go to the doctor. She don't want to hear what the doctor got to say. And my grandmother told me something. She said, I'm not gonna let a overweight doctor tell me anything. They can't even control their mouth. They can't even control their cravings. They're not disciplined. That's what she say. That's exactly what she says. And so I was trying to get her on the phone. Now you would think my mother's in the kitchen. I'm on the phone. She got me on speakerphone. You would think my grandmother would say, "Hey, sister girl, how you doing, Shikame?" She called me Shikame. How you doing, Shikame? You would think that she would say, "Hey, how you doing? When you coming to see me?" No, no, not my grandmother. She told my mother, "What you doing on that phone? You always on that phone. Who you talking to?" And walked out the kitchen. Didn't even want to speak to me. Then she finally grabbed the phone. Then she finally grabbed the phone and said, "You're not my doctor. You don't tell me what to do. Don't send no more products and stuff over here." Now, mind you, now I haven't sent her any herbs, okay? Because older people, if they take herbs, it can wake up stuff in their body that was kind of dormant, okay? So I just wanted her to start drinking some of the alkaline water and take and eat the alternative hot cereals. So the alternative hot cereal for oatmeal is kamut, a alkaline electric grain, right? Whole wheat berries. So she wouldn't even let me explain to her how to cook the kamut berries. She went in there scientifically trying to cook them herself. First of all, she grabbed one out the bag and tried to chew it. She said, "Ooh, this too hard. I'm gonna have to soak it." So then she tried to steam them and boil them and tried to eat another. Ooh, I can't break this down. Let me see what else I got to do. So I'm on the phone. I done sent you a package of nuts and grains and dried fruit, and you don't even want me to explain to you how to cook the kamut. You're so hard-headed and severely stuck in one loop. She's stuck in one loop. Anything that she has to learn, she just gonna she just gonna go snap. Anything she has to learn, she just gonna snap. So she insulted me so bad on the phone. I said, you know what? I used to eat oatmeal, but it made my esophagus and stomach burn so bad I thought I was gonna burn a hole in my stomach. I said I had to completely quit eating oatmeal, even though I love oatmeal. I love that weedy flavor. I couldn't eat it. So it's just pure acid. I mean, it got to be like 5.5 on the acid scale. Oatmeal is not your typical food that you would eat. Um, so I told her I converted to kamut berries. She said, then she gonna insult me and say, somebody cooked that stuff. That stuff just too hard. I said, wait a minute. That's a whole wheat berry come straight from the plant. I said, I don't know who you talking to like that, but that's not gonna work. I said, now I'm trying to give you an alternative. She don't even know what alternative mean, and she an English teacher. She said, so she slowed down. She slowed down and said, so you're saying that I could soak them in water and go put them in the ground and they'll grow? I said, yes, ma'am. Nobody cooked them. Them whole wheat berries, you got to break them down and blitz them. You got to blitz them like corn grits. You got to break them down. And then she insulted me so bad and said, when you lose weight, I'll believe you. See, this is what I'm talking about with these people. They're so stuck in their ways. If it's not a miracle pill for you and you're not this fit tone model on on a TV show or a magazine or a billboard, they don't trust nothing you got to say. You ain't no doctor, just like that other lady insulted me. Legs swelling up, but the doctor ain't stop your legs from swelling up. The doctor ain't changed what you can eat. The doctor told you to eat all your stuff in moderation. You want to tell me you ain't no doctor, you ain't got no certificates, you can't tell me nothing. So this is what we're dealing with old people. If they're strict and high mighty, they're gonna be strict and high mighty till they die. Can't nobody go in and reinforce their brain and change their brain. Also, Also, another thing is my grandmother wasn't even listening to me because she's so much pride. She don't want to say she under the blues or she feeling bad or she need help. She sat in that bedroom 3 days with her stomach hurting from all that acid. And she started drinking the alkaline water for 3 days. And when she realized she wasn't hurting no more, when she realized she wasn't hurting no more, she got up and started going out to the garden and everything and let people come get lemons and stuff. And all of a sudden she just changed. All of a sudden she just changed. And my mother said, you know what? Even if you help her and make her strong, she gonna think she did it. I said, well, whatever. We love the lady around. We want the lady around. I ain't got nothing against my folks. I love my people. I love my people. And but she's so uppity and bougie and thinks she can't learn nothing new. Older people, when you send your children out to college and stuff and travel in the world and stuff, you're supposed to come back and receive what they've learned, right? She's not trying to receive what anybody has learned in the family. She thinks she know it all. She thinks she's seen it all. She thinks there's no other way. And people being stuck in a rut like that and be secretive and always hide. If they can't be perfect, they hiding. She insulted me so bad and said, yeah, you probably was sick and you probably had a hole in your stomach because you had anxiety about finances. I said, oh, yeah. So she just cutthroat. She just gonna beat me up because she don't want to come to realization that she was under the blues and that water help her. All water the same. See, now she's showing me her ignorance because all water is not the same. She's literally showing me her ignorance. And I said, now, you mean to tell me that I can't send you grains and different types of stuff that you can cook that can better your digestion? She said if the doctor not telling her about it, it don't matter. But my mama say she ain't go to the doctor and check on her stomach. But the thing about it, it was acid. Because as soon as she drunk 3 days of that alkaline water, she was back up terrorizing people. Terrorizing people, going outside, don't want to hear what you got to say, fussing at you. I mean, I ain't never seen no widow like that. That's a real black widow. Stern and a severe loop. She has a severe loop. You know, I don't want to wish Alzheimer's and dementia on nobody, but this is a reason why black communities cannot be together, because once you get that programming, once you get that deep-rooted programming that nobody can help you that's younger than you, this is why young folks and older folks are gonna design to take each other out, because older folks are rooted that nobody can help them but you, and they gonna throw up in your face, you live to be 97, you live to be 80. You know, don't tell me nothing. That's like a microwave. You used the microwave during your strong years, but now you're using the microwave and it's messing with your heart and you don't even know it. You get what I'm saying? People think because they can eat pork and stuff all while they was a kid, all while they was a adult and young adult and 30s and 40s. They think they could do the same thing when they 50 and 60. It ain't like that. It ain't like that. You just can't do it. You have to change. So I presented this alternative cereal. I presented this alternative warm cereal to her, kamut berry. And I was trying to explain to her, you blitz it and break it, you crack it. You turn it into cracked kamut berry, like grits. And I said, then you boil it or whatever, then you put your traditional oatmeal ingredients on it, nuts, berries, brown sugar, pet milk, carnation's milk or whatever, and you eat it. And it's not going to put that acid on your stomach that the oatmeal. I could not get none of that out. You lose weight. You can tell me what to eat. Don't sit nothing over here no more. I said, okay. Right then and there, I said, you know what? Sometimes you just got to lose. No matter you want to preserve stuff and you want to protect stuff. I was gonna, I was contemplating, should I move back to Georgia, be closer to my grandma, but she gonna beat you down verbally. She's gonna beat you down verbally. And you wouldn't think that for her to be a Virgo, she's a nurturer of the land, but she just ain't no nurture. She she's competing with everybody. She's a very competitive person, and she look at all of us like we're gonna die before her. Ain't nobody gonna live to be her age. She right now she don't even think no people out there 100 years old. And it hurts, but I realize she really got some type of problem now. I really do. And I see now why so many people lose because they don't know psychologically that somebody stuck in a loop in their brain and they're never going to change. And people move away, people pass away, and people lose everything and all that because somebody just was competitive their whole life. They can't change. They look at you like an imbecile or ignorant person. They look at you like a nigger. Yeah, I'm using that word because that's what I feel like some people want to say sometimes. Who are you? You ain't no doctor. Man, I live by experience. I know if my leg or my knee swell up, ooh, don't eat that no more. People around here trying to if your stomach hurting and you've been eating lemons and oatmeal every day, and now you talking about you can't eat the lemons no more because they bring in acid. I know. Grow some limes. Tell her to grow a lime. She don't know what that is. But you know something? I knew something was wrong when I said, why you ain't out there getting no poke salad or nothing? Why you ain't getting no wild greens? What your mama and them taught you? She just looked at me like, child, we don't grow that. We grow fruits and vegetables. And you would think her being that old, her mama would have had some remedies that she know about, but she don't talk about it. Nope. But yeah, so to all the people out here, to these older people, I don't know if you could get it in your brains, and I don't know if an 80-year-old or a 79-year-old or a 70-year-old will hear this video, but I'm telling you, y'all being set in y'all ways, don't want nobody to help you or assist you. You know what I mean? Don't want to hear new information. You know what I mean? This is a new age. We are able to find new information, and if y'all don't want to accept it, y'all don't want us to bring back stuff and tools to help y'all and to better y'all. The food that they was growing 40 and 50 years ago, they not growing that same food now. They're not growing that same food, and it will take a toll on you. It will take a toll on you. They are not growing that same food. So yeah, I see why a lot of people cannot build foundations and stuff because these sassy mouth people scorn us. They scorn us to not trust nobody, not to open our hearts up to nobody. Strangers listen to us more than our own family members. And then they get to the point where they get so old that their brain not working no more. They feel like they done achieved everything they want to achieve and they don't want to learn. And I told her, I sent her a bunch of appliances. Oh, don't sit over here. Don't send nothing over here no more.